Ideogram just launched a major upgrade to help out print-on-demand sellers. You can now generate images with a transparent background, download them at up to 8K resolution, and they've also got another bunch of really cool features that I'm going to go over in this video. First of all, let me show you how to generate images with a transparent background. So I've got a few results right here for this cat design, which this clearly has a black background. It's also described in the prompt right here, but I'm now going to use the exact same prompt and change this to transparent background. Then I'm also going to make sure that the auto model is selected right here. You don't want to pick one of the actual models. Then if you hit enter, you're going to see that very quickly you've got the same results, the same kind of graphic, but the background is gone. We can see the before and after right here. Very, very good job. I even think that this graphic looks a little bit nicer generally in terms of the colors and the shading, but the removed background is definitely a huge step up. And what's even better is if we click download on this right here, it usually just gives us 1000 by 1000 pixels. But if you click into one of these images and then go to the download button down here, you can now select 8K. So you could go all the way up to 8000 by 8000 pixels whilst you're downloading. I think 4K is good enough for t-shirt design. You don't necessarily need that, but it's good to have that option. Let me just show you once I click that what happens right here. So you can see upscaling image for download. So there we go. It took about a minute to download that file. I've opened it up right here in Photoshop just so we can have a quick look and add a solid color behind this. Yeah, that looks pretty good in terms of the transparent background. I can't really see any errors. What about the size? Let me just show you that as well. If you go to image, canvas size, this is 8000 by 8000 pixels right here. I've also pulled in the original file so we can kind of compare them before and after. Overlaid them right here onto the same space, and let's look at the eye of the cat. So we're looking at the 1000 pixel image right now, and let me hide this. This is 8000 upscaled. We zoom in a bit more. This is the original, this is upscaled. So you can definitely see an improvement there in terms of the quality. I don't think it looks like a huge improvement. Like for 8K, I think I would have expected a bit of a sharper looking result or a bigger difference. But I'm also going to compare this right here to one of the kind of standard upscalers that I've recommended in the past, like Upscale or DGB, and just see what kind of result they get as well. And here we are now. I've got everything loaded up in Photoshop. We're looking at the 8K version first of all right here from Ideogram. So this is how we downloaded it from there. This is upscale in comparison, and this is DGB LOL. I'm going to zoom out and look at a different section here as well. So this right now is DGB LOL. This is the original. I think you can definitely see a difference. There's a lot of noise going on right here in this rainbow, which with DGB is kind of a lot smoother, which I personally would prefer for a t-shirt design. The upscale version, kind of similar in the sense that there is a lot less of this kind of noise and grain going on. If you look at this butterfly as well, this is upscale, this is the original, this is DGB. I think DGB does the best job of making it look kind of more smooth and getting rid of the noise. So this is not, a huge difference. Most customers probably wouldn't really notice much of a difference here, but this is just to kind of show you and compare and say that, hey, maybe this 8K option that you can download with isn't really worth it. If you need a quality that's that high, go and use one of the free models out there and just download it at the normal scale. If you were doing t-shirts, then 4K is probably enough, but you might get slightly better results from some of these other tools right here. So just be aware of that. Nevertheless, it is really cool that Ideogram has added that option to get such a massive dimension size when you download. Now, before I show you a few of the other new features, let me just show you some more examples for the transparent background, because it is really accurate in many cases. As you can see right here, there is some really decent results where it's done a great job of removing the background or generating without a background. But I think it's definitely not perfect. I tried a lot of different prompts, and some of them it just doesn't really do a good job. I'm not sure why. This one, as you can see, starts with transparent background right here, but the phrase doesn't really get carried into the design, and there's some white bits. So it does feel more like they're generating the graphics and then removing the background, and that's not always perfect, rather than generating on a blank canvas and on a transparent background natively. I'm not sure about that, but it doesn't always work out perfectly. So just be aware of that in case there's any little mess ups in your graphic and you do have some of the text erased. You want to be double checking, but in many cases you do get a pretty damn good result, like these examples right here with the cat. Another noteworthy feature is that you can now customize the aspect ratio or the dimensions right here very, very well, and you can even enter width and height, which I thought was really interesting. So I can type in 4500 by 5400 pixels and then save. Now it doesn't give me that very exact amount right there, but it defaults to the closest aspect ratio that I can do to that one essentially, and this is really, really close to what you have on Amazon merch. So if you generate in 14 by 17 and then get the image upscaled or download it at 4K resolution, you are pretty much ready in many cases to just upload that on the create page on Amazon merch, which is pretty cool. And obviously if you need different sizes for mugs, for hats, for other products, you can always go back and customize right here in terms of dimensions or the aspect ratio. Maybe you know that you want a 16 by 9 or a very specific ratio like this right here, then you can type that in, and in many cases you're going to get something that is really, really close to that or exactly the format you're looking for. Something else that's been really impressive is that you can now edit images with extreme precision, kind of how we've known it from Nano Banana so far. So for example, we've got this raised by memes and bad decisions. If I wanted to make an edit to this, let's say I want to change the skull, I can click on edit and just enter a very simple prompt like change the skull to a rose. And then if I hit enter, it's going to regenerate this. And as you can see, if I click on the before and after right here, everything is exactly the same. The text, the layout, the colors, except the skull has been swapped out. It is now in orange and purple right there. So if I wanted that to be white as well, I could say make the rose white and pinpoint that one little detail again, and it will keep everything else the same, which is really nice to have that extreme accuracy and not let it like regenerate the entire image and then it looks completely different than before. This is definitely another really cool feature that brings it closer or more up to par with some of the models like Nano Banana. Here we go, now the rose is white as well. But one thing to mention is if you wanted to do this with an image that has a transparent background, so let's say I want to change the 1996 to, let's do 1921. If you do that, since it has a transparent background, it is not able to keep the background transparent whilst editing the image, whilst making a change. So this is going to add a background color into it, which is kind of annoying. Maybe this is something that they have in the roadmap and they're still going to change this. It wouldn't make sense. But right now, just so you're aware of it, yep, it is going to add a white background into this, and it did also mess up the 2 right here. This looks like a 9 and a 2 at the same time. So not always perfect. Don't really use this feature with transparent backgrounds. As you can see, it's not working as well for that. But nevertheless, this is going to help you do things like replicate mockups as well more easily. I'll throw some examples up on the screen. So if that's another reason that you really liked Nano Banana, you can also do similar things now with Ideogram. If you're struggling to get sales with your print-on-demand business, check out this video next where I share 15 lessons that are going to help you blow up your sales in 2026.